So, hi everyone. I hope you all are doing great. So, let's get started with our another live stream session for SQL. Let me start the timer. Okay, so till yesterday we have covered like some of the commands, some of the DML commands and DDL commands. We also have seen some filtering rules, some clauses we have also studied, right? So a part of that, the newly that we have started at the ending part, that was aggregate function, right? Aggregate function we have all covered. Only the max and minimum example is pending. And a part of that, we have also covered the string function, right? String function we have covered in which we have seen the length function, lower, upper, and there are more multiple things are there, right? Concatenated we have also seen, right? So now coming to the point, now we are going to see the date function. Okay. So inside the date function, there are also a multiple categories. So let's start with each one by one. Okay. I hope my voice is audible. Check. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. When we talking about the date function, have you seen like in the starting while creating the table, we have used the date function. Have you remember that in which column we have used? If you remember, guys, you will let to know like mm, while creating the table structure, we have used that. Like, here we have created the table structure, right? So here you can see like in this we have used, right? In which column? Like in this DOB part, right? In DOB column, we have used the date function. So what exactly it's representing? Like the whatever the value in this column, it should be in proper format, and that format it should be date. Got it, right? So you have to like keep on revising the stuff that we have already completed in order to be get updated to the current topics, and you will also not forgot the past things. Okay, so let's get started with our date function first. So the first we can see there is a now function. It will show you the current date and time. Okay, next we have year, month, and day. Okay, so if we mention select query, with select query, if I mention the year, okay, year, month, and day. Okay, we will see this like what exactly we will get the output of this. Wait, huh? Hmm. Select now. Let's see what we will get. Okay, so we get the current year plus month plus the timer, right? What exactly the time? Okay, can we use multiple at the same time? Let's check. there is some error in SQL syntax. Okay, so we will use this one by one. Okay. Again we got the error. Okay. Okay, now I got it. Here, what what he has mentioned, like date of birth. Okay, let me try. Select name. With name, we mentioned the DOB, right? DOB. Why it's showing error? DOB, DOB. Mm, mm, mm. Hmm. Again, we are getting error. Okay. One more time we will try. Name. Okay, okay. If we do this, yeah. Hmm. Limit is 0 to itna. Okay. What the error I'm getting? Let me check. Copy row. Select name itna. Limit is this. Error code 1054. Unknown column name in the field list. Hmm. Okay. Let me check this in Gemini. Oh shit. Now I got it. Because after this, we are not mentioning from which table you wanted to see, right? From class, now it will show. Yeah, it will show. Same goes with the month. Okay, now with the day. Okay, so this how we can extract the whether we wanted to extract the day, month, and year. We can use these functions. So these functions come under which category? Date functions. Mm, Date diff. Find the number of days between the today and birth date. Select name, date diff, current date. Okay, this is a function. And the date of birth. Okay. Again, curated date. Curated, that is not curated. Date, date, comma, DOB. And that is date.diff. Okay. Oh, that's the difference. The number of days. Okay. So it show the number of days difference from the current present date which is going on and from the day in which you have taken birth. Time, talking about the timestamp. Okay. So calculate age in years. Okay. Timestamp diff, year, date of birth, and current date as from. Oh, it will tell the how many years old that person is. Okay, for that we need to use the timestamp diff, then the current present year, then the date of birth, right? So for this, select name, select name, time, time diff, right? Time diff. Inside that function, we will give the some parameters year. Then with year, we will mention DOB, then current date. Year is a function we are using? No, it's not the year. Mm, from class. Incorrect parameter count. Okay, sorry, that is timestamp. 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 Oh, now we get it. Rohan H, Aditya, Priya, Rani, Aliksha. That's great. So here we have covered all the date function. Now we have some mathematical function. Inside those mathematical function, we have round, floor, and seal. Okay. There was some difference in round, floor, and seal. Okay. So let me check. Difference. between round, floor, and C. Okay, when we are talking about the seal, it always round up to the next integer. Round up. It will always round up. For example, if the answer came 4.1 also, it will always round up. 4.9, it will round up only. When we are talking about floor, it always rounds down. Okay. Whether it is 4.9 also, it will give 4 only. And when we are talking about round, rounds to the nearest integer based on the standard math rules. If it is 4.1, it will give 4. If it is 4.5, then it will give 5. 4.9, it will give 9. Okay. So seal function always go with the round up part, always round up, whether it is 4.1 also. But for the floor, it will always goes with the round down part. Okay, no matter if your value is 4.9 and round off, it's like a function which is go as per the nearest integer. It's not like it plays a fair role, right? If it is like nearest to that integer, it will go in that side only. So this how we can use this uh, functions, right? So we having the numbers, but in our salary is not in decimal format, right? But we can use this, we can see like what the end result we are getting. I know the result we are getting exactly the same for all of three because we having the same number not in the decimal format, but yeah. Select salary. Okay, salary part we have taken, the salary that we have to print, then round each one of it. Round salary, floor. Okay, now we do round salary first round. Then we will do seal salary. Then we will do floor salary. Okay, from table name. Hmm. Let's check, guys. Yeah, I told you we will get the same answer for all of three because we don't having a decimal integer in the cell salary column. Okay, next we have a mod. Find even or user IDs. Okay, select ID, then we will do the mod. Okay, okay, got it. Now we will use the mod operation. We have select the ID, mod ID divided by 2, right? No, ID, then 2, then the plus from users. There's some mistake I'm doing. that is table name. Okay, so first they we got the 6 mod 0 mod 0 2 mod 0. Okay, find even and odd. Even we have find like for the, can we use the not operation in the starting? Let's check. Can we use not operation for, okay, so in the starting we have to use here. Oh, okay, now we get this time the odd numbers 3 and 5. So we have completed the mathematical function also. Here we have seen the mod, round off, floor, seal, and time. No, only these four we have seen. But in the date function, we have seen multiple. Now, then year, month, day. Okay. So in order to use this function, you have to you should have the column related to date. Then only you can use this function. Then we see the date difference. You can see the difference between the current date and the date you was born. Timestamp difference. It will tell you the current age of that person. Condition. Like in the programming, you already have used the if else condition, right? So it's quite similar to that only, and you will see we are using the if clause in this. Like if we are mentioning the condition, if gender is female, yes or no, user. Okay, this is this part I got it, but in order to yes or no, it's we are eh, like very adjacent we are writing, but no worries, let's try. Select, select. We need to put the condition, right? Users, if gender female, then yes, no, from class. Okay, we got the error. We have used the wrong column name. Yeah. So this is also working the conditional operation function we have also seen, like how to use the F function. So some, in order to summarize, we get like count in order. We can use the count function, like count function for getting the count of the rows. Okay. Sum function will get the sum of that particular column. Average, we can find the average. Yeah, we have seen right over here. Count, we can use the count like this, average like this, right? Select average salary from class. Min max we have not seen yet, but it's a easy. It's a homework to you guys. You can check this out also. It's a easy only. Right now, currently in the data in the table, like the values are not as per that, so that's why I'm not using. Length we have also seen. We can find the length of the string of the characters. We can concatenate. Concatenate we have also seen. Here we have concatenated. Year, date difference, round, F. Okay. So now we are coming into the different part of SQL. Okay. So it's quite important, but okay. So be concentrated in this topic and yeah, try to focus. MySQL transaction and auto commit. By default, the MySQL operates in auto commit mode. Okay, that means every SQL statement is treated as a transaction and is committed automatically. How far for more control over when changes are saved, you can turn auto commit off and manage transaction manually. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that MySQL operates in auto commit mode. Okay, where every SQL statement that we have inserted or like created or put in the terminal or in the workbench is treated as a transaction and it is committed automatically. How far or more control over when changes are saved, you can turn auto commit off. Okay, and manage the transaction. Okay, we can manage the transaction. Like talking about the statement, we can manage that automatically also. It managed by the MySQL software automatically also, but we can turn it off by using disabling the auto commit off. You can explicitly control when commit or rollback changes. Okay, this is the command. Okay, so this means when we hit this command, like the changes that we are going to change will not reflect to the databases until and unless we explicitly tell the MySQL to commit them. Okay. Commit is actually like the save changes to the database. Once you make changes, you're confident that everything is correct. You can use the commit command to save those changes. Got it. These these save all the changes made since the commit and rollback after the point the changes become permanent. Rollback. Revert changes to the last save point. Okay, if you make an error or you decided you don't want to save your changes, you can roll back the transaction in the previous state. Okay, for example, if I hit the query and we have not saved it yet, as per like we have start as we have as I taught you, like in the starting we have disabled the auto commit. So in that case we can roll back that okay, it will come in the previous state. This undergo all the changes since the last commit or rollback. Here is a simple example of using the committed rollback. Okay, make some changes, decide whether the commit or rollback. Okay, let's practice the workflow of this transaction illustration. Okay, so how these command actually work. First of all, we will like disable the auto commit. Set auto commit is equal to 0. Spelling is correct. Set auto commit. Yes, spelling is right. Okay, auto commit is disabled. Now we will try update class set name equal to hmm, okay. I will go with okay for Priya. Priyanshi where ID equal to 4. Okay, but we have decide whether to commit or roll back. Okay, so the changes has been done, but it's on us whether we have to roll back or it. So if we hit the query rollback, okay, let's see guys. Now we will hit the query. Yeah, Priyanshi has not saved. Again we will hit the query, but this time what we will do commit. Commit has been done. Now we will check. Yeah, Priyanshi has been updated. So this how we can use these commands like rollback commit and by disabling the first auto commit first, right? Now I will enable it. Yes, auto commit is enabled. Okay, so now we come in the interesting part. While understanding about the primary key in MySQL, in interviews also, like the interview ask a lot about the primary key. What do you mean by the primary key? Like, like it's a kind of constraint we used to apply in the tables, right? So what it means in the SQL that uniquely identify each row in a table. Okay, for example, if we set the particular column to primary key, we can say that it can be the first thing, the data of that column should be unique. Okay. After setting it to the primary key in the starting, later on it can be used as a relation with the other table also. Okay. Because like we having a two constant. One is primary key and second is unique key, right? In the primary key, we having a unique values. In unique key, we also having a unique values. But primary key is used as a reference for the other table, right? But in unique key, not be used as a reference for the other table. So that's the main difference. This question has been asked by many times from me, like in the interview. Okay, it's a constant in SQL that uniquely identify each row. Must be unique, cannot null, can be single column, combination of column. Each table have only one primary key. Yeah, now the question came how the primary key different from unique. Primary key and unique might seem similar since both prevent the duplicate values. First thing, yes, they both are preventing the duplicate value, but there are the important difference. Allow null values. One more difference we have seen. Allow null values? No. But unique? Yes, one or more null values allowed. Okay, how many allowed? How many allowed? Only one per table. Can be multiple. Those the second difference we have also seen. Required by the table, recommended and often required. It's optional, but it's required only, right? Dropping cannot be easily dropped. Can be dropped anytime. Okay. Right? So you get the difference also, and one more difference that I have mentioned in the starting. Okay, both having the unique values, but primary key cannot be null, unique can be null. Primary key is required, is recommended, and often required, and unique key is often cannot be easily dropped easily and can be dropped anytime. Can I drop a primary key? Yes, but is more restricted than dropping a unique constant. Alter table user drop primary key. This may fail in the primary key is being used elsewhere for a foreign key auto increment. Okay. Drop a unique key. Alter table user drop index email. Index. What do they mean by index? Maybe the index is used as a dropping the unique constant. Hmm. Unique has not dropped. Let me check like how we can drop the unique key. Wait a minute, we will also try for the alter table drop. Incorrect table definition. Okay, cannot remove that. But we will try with the okay, look at the out like index is compulsory to write. We have two ways. So first we have table name drop constant unique key name drop drop index. Okay, we will try alter. In the starting, don't know yaar. I have not given any name. Hmm, we will go with this first one. Because in the starting, while creating the structure and giving the constant naming, I didn't mention that naming. So we will try with this one first. Unique email column. Show show create table. But I didn't give in the name now. So that's the main issue. Okay. He said show index. Email to is this is the constant name. Oh, now I will try. Hmm. Okay, let's try. Alter alter table class drop index. Oh, theory. Hmm. Now we will check the table. Hmm. The unique list. But what does index mean? Okay, it's like an index page at the back of the textbook. You, if you want to find jump out the constant in. Okay, instead you flip to the back constant, alphabetically see the page 43 and jump into that database. That's the exact same thing. It speed up the search page by allowing the database One query is instantly without scanning the entire table. Okay. 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 In a table, we having a one clustered index, right? Which which created when primary key is introduced. Non-clustered create manually by you or automatically when uses a unique constant. Okay. So why don't we index every single column? Searching it and removing. They slow down insertion, update, and deletion queries every time you add. Okay. Our physical data structure stored in a drive. For massive tables, the index files are sometimes. Okay, so they have said like there are two types of indexes. One is primary, second is secondary. Primary is basically for automatically generated when like primary key is introduced, and second is secondary index. We can also manually create it, but a part of that it can be created automatically for the unique constant. Okay, we can't use the multiple index for everything because they will definitely slow down our insertion, update, and delete. The main reason of using the index is it help us to increase our retrieval of accessing the data. Okay, fastest retrieval, we can say that. So that's why we are using the index. But these indexes are automatically generated by the system. So that's the case. But we can't use it several in every column because of the it's not that much efficient to take my disk space. Okay, it will take a space also. It will slow down our processes. So that's the case. Because inside, if we talking about the inside structure of index, it goes like as per the data structure of B tree. If I continue this topic, it will go in very depth. We will talk about later when we are doing the data structure and all. Okay. So we have also seen like how we can remove the unique constant from the table. Okay. So we have used the alter table class drop index email. So till now we have seen till here. Then now next we will going to study about the foreign key. Okay. So we have already covered the 50 minutes timer, right? So it's now time for the break. We will continue our session. Okay. We will continue our session after the break. You can also take a break, but let's be ready afterwards. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let's start it, guys. So, wait, let me start the timer. Hmm. So till now, so far we have seen the constant, like how to add the constant, what is the reason, like why the primary key and unique key are different, how to remove that particular constant from a column, and there are multiple more constant. Here they have also mentioned about the auto increment, which we have already used in the starting, right? Alter table using the auto increment is equal to 1000. This means every time you insert a new row, automatically assign a unique value to ID. Okay, ID column, you can change the starting value of auto increment using. Okay, got it. So we can use the auto increment part for that. Here we have set the value, right? What should be the value of auto increment? Key takeaways: use primary key for the main identifier of the row. Use unique for enforcing non-duplicate values. Okay. You can have only one primary key, but you can have a multiple unique constant. Hmm. Now let's come to the main picture, like foreign key in MySQL. Foreign key is a column that create a links between two tables. Okay, so it's a very important topic and very important part which which you should remember. Like this is like the like most important topic. Like usually interviewer used to ask a lot of question on this topic. So foreign key. Okay. So the foreign key is like a column. Okay, that creates a link between two tables. Okay. It ensures the value in one table must match a value in another table. Okay. It used to maintain the data integrity between the related data. Okay. Okay, we get these term data integrity like link between two tables. Okay. Why we use foreign key? Okay. For example, we having a table. In that table, we having a already having a multiple column, but now we wanted to add one more column, and that is address, right? Address. Instead of putting the address column inside the user, you can create the separate address table and link it using a foreign key. Okay, let's see how we can creating a table with a foreign key. Table addresses where we have mentioned primary key, user ID, okay, user ID, street, city, state, pin code. Okay, and we use the foreign key to the user ID. Okay, references user ID. Okay, okay. So we will create the structure. Okay, we will create the table name address. We will create exactly the same ID. Okay, ID city. Let's create, right. create table addresses auto increment primary key primary key. Then we have street varchar. We also have to use some like column which act as a foreign key, right? And okay, so at the end we have to mention something, right? User ID, and we will mention foreign key, user ID, references, table name, then ID. Okay, foreign key, foreign key, references, references, table. It is referencing. First of all, we have to mention table, right? Class ID. This how, right? Uh, is the syntax is correct or not? Foreign key, user ID, references, user ID. So now we have created the structure. Okay. So table structure has been created. It references the ID column in the table. Ensure that the every address must be linked to the valid user. Okay. Now we'll insert some values. Mm, do we have to insert? Okay, insert into. Wait, let me ask the Gemini first. Like I have some queries to ask. This is the structure. The user ID you inserted must already exist in the class table. Okay. Sorry. Inserting without column names. Why we are not value in the first column? We are not inserting the value because you defined it with the auto increment. Oh, it's like nothing. You mean it's like nothing? Okay, got it. Now we will going to mention some values. Before inserting the values, let me check the table first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert into addresses null. Then we will mention 2. Okay. In 2 we will mention the street, Jane Street. Jane Street. Then the pin code 4003. Normal pin code. Pin code I have also mentioned the varchar. Wow. Uh, city, city, Bangalore, Bangalore. That's it. Oh, the value has been inserted. Now we 3, New York, New York Street, New York. Okay, so now I have inserted the values. Select a string from addresses. We got two values. Now I have to see the referential integrity. How to see? Okay, so after inserting the value integrity, how लिखना था? How can I see the address? Wait, guys. Hello, 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 guys. Am I audible, right? Yeah, facing some technical issues due to which I have to go outside and check it, like what exactly the issue I'm facing. So, yeah, but we are checking something, right? Wait a minute. Okay, like I haven't seen the result. Okay, let's see. Like I have inserted the value inside the table. Okay, in the referential table in which we have mentioned the. Okay, so to see the data split across the two table link in the function is a join operation. Okay, so we can able to see that. Oh, so we can able to see the that thing with the help of joins, right? And joins we have not studied yet, right? Join is the another upcoming topic. After this we are moving. Okay, so we will see till now this part. Like what is the next thing that we can do? Okay, we have created on the table, added the foreign key. Now we will see how we can drop the foreign key. Dropping the foreign key, it's like all the table address, drop foreign key. Okay, so again we have to use is there will be a certain something name of that foreign key, right? So we will see select index from addresses. Select. There's something. Wait, huh? We will see the description on the disk addresses. MUL1. Mm, okay, we are using the show index from addresses. Here the key name is user ID only. Column name is also user ID. That name is also user ID. Okay, so we have to use the same syntax. Alter table drop foreign key, then key name. Okay, alter table addresses, drop foreign key. Alter table addresses, drop foreign key, user ID, right? User ID. There's something I'm missing. Error code can't drop user ID. Check that column key exists. Uh, 00080 second. Okay. Let's check in Gemini. We also have to mention the query, right? This error happens because of the subtle rule of MySQL. You cannot drop a foreign key constant by using a name of the column. Oh shit, I forgot this. Okay, so that's the query. To create alter table address drop key foreign key. I think we can't. This is not that. Show create table address. But in this, the key name is this only. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me check in the class. Okay, the real test to find the hidden constant name. Okay, select constant name from information schema dot key column usage. Schema dot key column usage. Is this like this? No, no. Key column usage, then the table name, then the column name. We will copy this, right? Output is the exact name you must use next. Oh, let's see, guys. Let's see. We will write alter table addresses drop const. Oh, it works. It actually works. Yeah, let me check. Mm-mm-mm. It not works. It not this one. Foreign key is removed, but still. Okay, so the reason is that there was a two things behind the scene. It built a constant, strict security guard that cross-check the tables. You successfully drop this. It built a performance index. Okay, so I have to remove that index also. Foreign key name, right? Like column name. Oh, now I can see the foreign key has been completely removed. Now we will add the foreign key using the alter command. Add constant fk alter table addresses. Alter table addresses. Okay. It's a name that we are giving, right? Okay. Can we start? Hmm. Now we will check. Now we will check. Show. Mhm. Yes. We got the key name exactly that we want. So this how we have seen the foreign key concept, right? How to add it, how to remove it, and in order to view it, we will see that in the next topic. Okay? Okay. What is cascade? Delete all the related rows in the child data. S- Set the foreign key to null if in the child table. This I didn't get it. Other on delete option. One is cascade, set null, or restrict. Delete all the related. We will see what is as a beginner. We will see. Okay, it means don't let anyone delete a parent row if a child is still. Okay, okay, got it. Restrict, cascade, and block is that, for example, if a parent data is deleted, okay, so if we use the on delete option to restrict, it will restrict that deletion. For example, if the data is already present in the child row and we are deleting the parent data, so it will restrict it. It will not do the deletion. It will throw the error. Cascade is like, for example, if the parent data is deleted and we mention the cascade option, so it will automatically delete the child data too. Set null is like, if the parent data has been deleted, don't delete the child data, but make the connection with the null. Okay, so what we will do, we will block the deletion, right? We will restrict it. Alter table addresses, constraints. Exactly same. I have to copy fk user foreign key user id references class id class id. Then we will class id. After that, we have to select this on delete. Okay, on delete restrict rest restrict restrict is that right? Restrict. It's right only. Add constraint. No, it's right. Hmm. What's the issue? Duplicate foreign key. Okay. So let's see how we can. Okay, so we can do that, right? We can, but we also have to remove that index also first. So we can do it. We can do it. Alter table addresses drop foreign key foreign key, fk user, fk user. Then we will also delete that index also. All the table addresses drop index user ID. What's the issue? Can we check this? Then we will get to know. Hmm. The index name is that only now. So now we will hit this command and it will continue. So yeah, we have again mentioned the on delete option and again mentioned that foreign key to our table address. Okay, so till now so far we have done this. It's up to you guys. You want to use the cascade, you can use it. Set null, restrict. Next we will study about the join. Okay, let's see what's the timing, guys. What's the time? 9:21. Break time is there. We will continue the rest of the topic after the break. Okay. So, hello guys, welcome back. स्टार्ट करते हैं आगे का सेशन थोड़ा सा ही रखेंगे क्योंकि थोड़े से ही टॉपिक हम कंप्लीट करेंगे, बाकी का जो टॉपिक है हम बाद में करेंगे। ठीक है, मतलब नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में। ठीक है, नहीं तो ज्यादा ही हो जाएगा वो। इट्स विल बी इनफ फॉर द डे। ओके, लेट्स सी व्हाट वी हैव इन आवर प्लेट. So yeah, we are starting with the joints, right? Joints. Joins are used to combine the rows of two or more tables based on the related columns, usually a foreign key in one table referencing a primary key in another table. Okay. With the help of joins, we can use to combine the rows of two or more tables. Okay, this is the first first sentence. Based on the related columns, usually a foreign key in a word. Okay, so joins are usually applicable on those relation who are like giving the referential integrity, like in which the foreign key and primary key relationship is there. Okay, for example, we having a table of user one id 1 2 3 4, then we having a table of address. Okay, now user id is a foreign key that references a user id. Okay, so we having a user id which is act as a foreign key which we have mentioned, and as a id which is present in a user. Okay, inner join return only the matching rows from both the tables. Inner joint is basically responsible for returning only the matching rows. So how to write this? We will select first table, then we will mention the column that we wanted to print. We have select the user dot name, address dot setting. Okay, from user we want to print these details. In user table, we want to print the name column. In addresses table, we want to print the city. Uh, then we select the from user. Then we mention the inner join. Inner join addresses, inner join addresses on user.id is equal to address.user id. Okay, what it mean? We will break down this statement first. Okay, first of all, we want these two column in the output, user.name, address.city. Okay, user.name, address.city. Okay, from user table. Okay, from the user table. Okay, inner join addresses on user.id. Okay, so we have implemented the inner joint. Inner joint, what inner joint do? Inner joint will see what it will see. It will check this user ID, common user ID in common user ID in the address table, the data which are common in both the tables. The one column they have targeted is user ID from the addresses table, and the another column they have used is for ID, right? You can see user.id. User.id means user table ID column we are talking about. Here in this address.user.id column we are talking about. Now you will get it. These both column we are talking about, if equal, then only print the data. These two are equal, then we have print the data. Next we have the left joint, return the rows from the left table and matching rows from the right table. If no match is found, return R. Okay. Okay. Let's try the inner joint. Okay. Select. Okay. Use it. Okay. class dot name. Then we have addresses dot city. Addresses dot city. Okay. Then we mention the first table, that is class. Okay. Then we will mention inner join. Inner join, inner joined. Then we will mention the second table, inner join with addresses. Okay. Now we will target those values in which both the data should be common on class.id equal to address.user id. City is there, right? Okay, we got the error dot user id. Mm. We will check the we will check this error. Copy. So address city from class inner join address on class.id is something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. What's the issue in that? Oh, got it, guys. How can I do this mistake? Yo, we get the Rohan and Aditya. So we have implemented the left join. Now we have next left join. We can see the left join. Now we will see it, right? What the left join do? Return all the rows of the left table and the matching rows from the right table. If no match is found, null are returned. Okay, it will do this. Then left. Let's see. Yes, we get the Rohan and Aditya. A part of that, Priyanshi, Rani, and Diksha is not matching. We also get the details of them. Right join, right join. Return all the rows of the right table and matching the rows from the left table. If no match found, nulls are returned. Okay, same as it is. Oh, because we only having a two values. So we have studied about the inner joint, left joint, and right joint, right? SQL union and union all the union. Okay, then we having the union. Yeah, the joint topic is vast, a little bit vast. Okay, right. It's a little bit fast, but we will complete it. Okay. So till now, I really think it's too much for the day, and I think we will wrap up the session here only. And for the rest of the part, we will continue tomorrow. Okay. So try to revise all the concept that we have studied today. You can revise that and be prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, we will start. We will do a fresh start and try to complete this SQL SQL course as soon as possible. Okay, because at the end result, what we want to be a person who having a good knowledge in SQL in order to like ace the interview when the question are asked related to SQL, right? So we will be giving our best, right? So okay, guys. Meet you tomorrow. Stay motivated, stay focused, and be consistent, right? And don't procrastinate. That's the only thing that I wanted to share to you guys. So, have a good day, guys.